so much for the raid. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. We are about to be getting into our power rankings. We are about to be getting into the power rankings here. Your boy Willy power rankings. Let's go. 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Hey, yo. Hey, thank you so much, Purple Perp. So appreciated. Let's get into it. Power rankings coming up here from your boy Willy. Let's make it happen, guys. So right here, we got our lovely little screen. Lovely little screen here. And, Maramma top 5. Again, I like to, hey, God of Skirt, thank you so much for the follow. And, Maramma top 5, you like to see it, man. Just to have some of the companies. Let's go. Let's get into it, guys. Let's see what happens here. Number 1. Who's number 1 in Maramma, guys? It's Supple. It's Supple, guys. Supple, number 1. It's Supple. Everybody rejoiced. It's Supple, number 1. No, we already know. Supple, guys. Suck Fupple. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. I didn't put a description here because I feel like I don't even need, I didn't even need an explanation as to why Supple is number 1. These guys have not lost anything. Now somebody could say, oh, they lost Cutlass Keys. They gave that technically. It's technically a give. But suck Fupple, yes, honey. Supple's gonna win again. We already know this, guys. Until somebody can come in and beat Supple, they are probably going to hold this spot. So I am just going to be, hey, Supple at the number 1 top, or at the number 1 spot. Suck Fupple, guys. It is what it is. Let's go. Going to be getting into, there's not too much else to say, guys. Supple is just mad lads. I want to see somebody take him down, but we'll see how it goes. Guys. Going up on the next one. We already know. Let's go number 2, guys. And I'm going to be having Copium again. I think Copium deserves a number 2 spot once again. And I know there's going to be some, there's going to be some question marks for this. I think so. I think Copium still deserves the number 2 spot. I think they had a pretty good week. Freddie P, thank you for the follow. Now, Copium had a bit of an interesting week. They started off the week by winning a Premier War from the West Coast company Dropout. They then lost Brightwood. Too much controversy. Tropium. Either way, they then ended up having convincing wins against Trent Hard and Imperial Trolls. They own 2 territories still, and Everfall being one of them. They had a strong matchup this week and deserve this spot still. However, how long can they hold Everfall? We will see. And that's going to be, the question, right? You guys got to imagine, Windsward and Everfall really do mean a whole lot. Windsward and Everfall mean a whole lot when it comes to, the server, the territories, what it means, what it represents. And quite frankly, until, Copium is feeling pretty good right now. They have 2 territories, and, Everfall being one of them. They're pretty good. Hey, Timid, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. So Copium looking good. Now I know some people will be saying, but they lost to Modern, and that is the case. That is the case. But I think with the competition that they fought within the week, it really represents, in my personal opinion, and what they own still. I still think that puts them at the number 2 spot. Let's go. Number 3, guys. I'm gonna be putting Mod TC, Modern Mod TC. Hey, I actually gonna be putting Mod TC at number 3 spot right now. I think I know there's gonna be some question marks. There's gonna be a lot of people like, well, no, look now. Modern, aka or Mod TC, aka Modern, aka Prim, aka the Flock, aka the Geese, had a pretty good week. They started off the week having a rough attack against Supple. It's Supple, am I right? Defending against Pariah, but then taking Brightwood from Copium. Now, Modern did lose to Supple and CCAT. However, they did hold out until the last 7 minutes, so it was a valiant defense after they won a defense against Heaters and the Imperial Trolls. And I said that was close. We know that was close. We got a clip out of that one. That was a good one. That was close as hell. Imperial Trolls looking pretty good. But as a week, they faced some super tough competition and came out taking a super strong territory. And I think that's something to say. Here. Let's go. Oh wait, did I mess up the template? That's my bad, guys. This is actually 3. Oh God, Mana's gonna crucify me. This is actually 3. Mana's gonna crucify me. Now we get to the real 4, okay, guys? Mana's gonna have my ass. It's Trinhard. I gotta piss somebody off with the power rankings. This is what I do. I think Trinhard's number 4. Now, again, this is all within the week from what we've seen in the week, and I'll explain myself. I know, guys. All right, hold up. Before I even get into this, I know, especially after hearing the interviews and hearing the stuff, I know that there's a turmoil, right? There's a fight between Mod TC and Trinhard. But let me explain. Trinhard's a very good company, but had kind of an uneventful week. That's just the reality of it. They started the week off with actually taking Supple to 4 in the last 2 minutes. That's good. And taking Copium to 4 as well, but wasn't having a very convincing fort fight, in both of those. They also won a war against Pariah after they fought Supple, but got held on the last point. After they fought Supple, but then they got held on the last point. They weren't able to take it to fort. I applaud Trin for constantly fighting the good fight and trying to take down their top competition, but they were not able to take any territories, unlike their Marauder counterparts, Modern. And I feel like within a week, it's justified being able to put a company who did take territory over a company who didn't. And I think both of what they fought this week was pretty fine when it comes to competition. I know I forgot to change the template. It is what it is. I apologize, guys, but it is what it is. That's actually my 4th. I was, hey, man, I'm a busy man, okay? Guys, number 5 spot, though, guys. It's going to be dropouts. I believe in the West Coast. I believe in the West Coast when it comes to the power. I believe in the West Coast when it comes to the power that they can be bringing to this server. Now, coming in this week, they got the dropouts bringing that West Coast heat. They haven't been able to have many wars. Obviously, they just came in. But the few wars they have had were very promising. And a welcome sight. Obviously, this isn't tonight, guys. But it was a very welcome sight for more competition on the server. They took Copium to 4 on their debut, and then took Supple to 4 in their next war. Very good looks, and I'm excited to see coming out of the squad. Now, the reason why I put dropouts here is because, able to take Supple to 4. We saw a whole 3-war lineup where Modern wasn't able to take a point, or was having a rough war against Supple, didn't get the 4. Trinhard didn't get the 4, and then dropouts got the fort against Supple, and I think that's pretty strong and pretty promising whenever it comes into the server. And I want to hit on YaBoiWiilly. Now, I think YaBoiWiilly just didn't have that much of a competitive week, but I do think they could have been a number 5 as well. Just want to shout out to the YaBoiWiilly squad there. They could have been, they could have held it as well, but they just didn't have that much of a competitive week. But it is what it is. Let's go, guys. Gonna be getting into this next stuff. And guys, let's go. The British are coming. We are starting to see more and more people from EU starting to make characters on the Maramma server, looking to fight NA for fun or a possible invasion to try and stop the super company Supple. Either way, I welcome the competition and happy to see some new faces. So I just wanted to say, hey, it's cool to see some of the EU squad. I know there's conversations, I know even if it's just a couple, it's cool to see some new faces on the server. And, hey, I think, if there was a time to do it, you could, hey, man, you might be able to come over to NA and try and fight Supple. We'll have to see. But, hey, we are seeing more EU people coming over. So, hey, much love. Much love to the EU squad. I know a lot of people in chat are going to be like, EU, Omega lol. But hey, I'm just saying, I really like seeing the faces. So I already know how the chat's going to go. But we're going to get into it. Let's keep it rolling. And guys, time to talk about this next one. We're going to be talking about, again, the company of the week 2 weeks in a row. The company to look out for 2 weeks in a row. Imperial Trolls. We're here last week, and they're here again this week. I know they get a lot of help from the YaBoiWiilly squad and others, but they were very close to taking a territory from Modern and provided me with the best laughs I've had in a second. I'm not going to lie. They really have. For one, they almost got rolled. They kind of got trolled, man. I feel like they could have had that point. But again, 2 weeks in a row, looking good. And I really like to see the Syndicate faction banding together a little bit and coming together and trying to get some territory. So I was sending it. I was sending it. So, hey, you love to see it. You love to see it. And guys, we're going to be taking I believe, the bench, guys. Ken, he is holding the bench almost indefinitely. He lost his first tournament this week, 4-1. Keck W's in the chat. Ken on the bench. He's holding it down. He's, he 4-1. bench, guys. bench. I want to see bench Keck W's in the chat. bench Keck W's in the chat, guys. Unfortunately, he's got to hold down the bench. Somebody's got to do it, and it's just going to have to be Ken at the moment. Some of the other companies, I got love for Kim, but I had to put him on the roast, dude. I had to put him on the roast just to give him some shit. Obviously, wasn't able to catch the dub in the tournament, but had to put him on the roast, man. Bench, hey, it is what it is. Holding it down. Somebody had to. All right, guys, and this is going to be the up-and-comers. Again, I always like to put some up-and-comers here, right? Pariah, Heaters, Dauntless, these companies getting some wars in, but not able to really do too much in the wars that they had. Obviously, respect for them still trying to fight the good fight out here with all the tough competition that they do have to fight, but really good to see. Really good to see here. Let's see what they can do in the future. Again, though, I will say having a hard time for some of these companies. Having a hard time. But let's go, guys. Let's check it out. Going to be getting into the map as of 6/28. The Maramma map as of 6/28, guys. Checking it out here. That is what we got going down here on the map. Let's go. Going to be getting into the next one. And just a little overlay here. That is the lineup. Again, I apologize for those two templates being weird. That's my mistake. But hey, it is what it is. That is the actual lineup. Let's go. Going to be getting into the next one, guys. We're going to be getting into Castle of Steel. Again, Castle of Steel giving Willy much controversy. Now, guys, Willy, can I see you in the chat? Ken, I love you, dude. I love you. Let's go. All right, let's go, guys. Gonna be getting into Castle of Steel. Top 5 here now, guys. A little. I feel like I gotta go into Castle of Steel with I don't know. I need to have a convoy. I need to be in a bulletproof van or something. Castle of Steel always comes in and gives Willy some shit. So I feel like I made a decent list this one. Hey, I stand by all my lists, but we'll see. Guys. Let's go. Let's get into it. Castle of Steel, guys. Let's go. Number 1 here, guys. We are going to be having the Handsome Blokes. The Handsome Blokes going to be holding down number 1 spot in Castle of Steel. These guys are looking like animals, guys. These guys are on top, and I don't know, man. Castle of Steel's on fire right now. Handsome Blokes are on fire. They started the week off by taking Windsward from Just Business, meaning they own Everfall and Windsward. They then had some attacks and got the fort against Just Business and biggest Black Flag. They took the number 1 spot last week, and they're going to continue that going into this week. Who is going to stop these blokes? I will say, I know Windsward. I know. Okay, I'm sorry if I misspelled it. Okay, damn. I'm from Indiana. Okay, I'd say I did. Castle of Steel always looking at a reason to roast Willy, dude. All right, let's go. But hey, Mel's me. Thank you so much for the follow. Love you. Let's go, guys. And we can see, hey, Handsome Blokes. They're holding it down. Guys. Again, they own Windsward. They own Everfall, and in a supple situation, hey, who is going to take these territories? Those territories mean a lot. Handsome Blokes looking good on Castle of Steels. Let's go, guys. Next up, guys, number 2. Guys, let's check it out. Number 2 spot, going to be green. And, guys, we got Valid. Valid going to be holding down the number 2 spot here on Castle of Steel. Castle is still Valid, holding the number 2 spot, and I think it makes sense. Now, let me take it. Now, Valid is finally going to be getting some validation from your boy Willy. Valid had a really good week. They started the week off by beating the Feds in an Eben attack and taking Weavers from Group A go B. They own 2 territories on the map, the only company aside from Handsome Blokes, and they beat off the BIS B team 2 wars in a row, not letting them get to 4. And I think that they're looking super solid again, guys. They own 2 territories territories on the map, and they're looking good. I mean, I think Valid, again, starting the week off by being one of the very few territories that actually flipped this week. They took it from a strong opponent, Group A Go B. And it's not like that, it's not like, they're punking on anybody small. I mean, we know that Group A Go B is pretty strong, and they took it, and it is looking good and convincingly at that. So Valid able to pull together a roster here and getting some validation here. Valid looking pretty good here, and you like to see it. Let's go. Let's get into number 3. I know I'm never going to make anybody on Castle is Still happy. It's just how it works. 3 coming up. Let's go. Another one. And guys, it's going to be just business. It's just business. Now, again, this was before tonight, but just business. Only the number 3 spot for last week. Again, not tonight. Just business. Only the 3 spot. Now, let me explain. I think just business is really good. Now, the market is looking shaky, and I'm not just talking about the impending recession, social commentary. No, I'm kidding. But for real, JB started this week off losing Windsward to Blokes, and they are down to just Monarchs left. They did end up fighting Blokes and taking them to fort and successfully defending against a strong Blokes attack in MB. They got a lot of strength in them, and hopefully these stonks rise again. But obviously coming into tonight, looking a little rough. Hey, it is what it is, but this is for last week. And I think, they did lose a couple of their territories. They had a territory, and I think having some convincing fights against Bloke and, against these strong companies, I think it's important. And I think, they're looking strong, and I want to see what they can pull together here. Obviously, stonks are not rising at the moment, but hopefully they can take back again. Sorry for the number 2 up there. It is what it is. I messed up the template a little bit. I'm sorry. Let's go though. But just business going to be holding that number 3 spot. Let's go. Number 4 though, guys. Number 4 going to be coming in hot. Let's go. We got big black flag. Biggest. It is big right now, though. We got the black flag squad. Now, let me, and again, now, when you start getting to the 4 to 5 range in Castle of Steel, things start getting dicey. Now, biggest black flag had a stable, solid week. They own one of the 3 most economic territories on the map, and it's Brightwood. Now, guys, again, the one of the 3 most economic territories on the map, and it's Brightwood, which means the competition they will be getting is strong. They didn't have any attacks this week, but had 2 very solid defenses against Don't Panic and Handsome Blokes. The roster they can pull together is convincing, and if they can get another territory in the future, it could really rank up this squad. And I really think, that's the thing. Who they fought is very important. Fighting Don't Panic and Handsome Blokes, and successfully having some strong defenses against them is important. And I think they look good, especially against the Handsome Blokes roster. They looked really good. I watched the VOD and it was really solid. So I think they deserve the spot. Not too bad. Much respect to the company here. And I'm looking forward. I really think though, if they can take a territory, another one, and level it up, you could be arguing where they could be hiring or getting higher in the roster or in the power rankings. So, hey, we'll see moving forward. And guys, coming up in the number 5 spot here at the moment, guys, number 5 going to be coming in for COS. It's Pioneers and Conquest, and I know you guys are going to crucify me. I already know. I know this one. Now, guys, I can explain myself. Now, guys, Brutex, thank you for the follow. Guys, now let me explain myself. I'm not going to chat. I see it's moving, but I'm not looking at it. I don't care. I'm not looking at it. Now, guys, Pioneers and Conquest, I know this may be a shaky pick, and some are going to disagree, but taking a territory does have weight behind it. They murked a lot from Bloke Squad, but this is what happens when factions work together. They are their own company. Now, I put to my understanding. Now, let me reiterate on that. The to my understanding. One thing I know about Castle of Steel is there's a billion shell companies, and no matter how many people I talk to, everybody has a different opinion. So from what I gathered about this company, this is their own company, even though they did have a whole lot of, mercs coming in from the Handsome Blokes. And taking Cutlass Key from Don't Panic is a good look. How long can they hold? We will see, but that's my point here. Taking territory has weight behind it. Within a week, in these weekly rankings, and I know that sounds crazy to some, like, putting fish people and stuff, and, but to be honest, taking territory means stuff. And I think if you can take a territory, especially against Don't Panic, it's a solid week. And I think for the power rankings of that week, I think, Pioneers deserve this spot. Now let's get into the next topic of conversation. Now, guys, quick rundown. We're going to be doing a quick rundown for some of the people who didn't get on this list. Now, Group A, Go B. They lost Weavers to Valid, beat Boogaflu on defense. I'm doing quick rundowns here. This B team lost 3 wars, didn't get the fort. Don't Panic got the fort against BBF. Single point against Blokes, lost Cutlass Keys. Tactical 2 defense wins, but against Boogaflu and Fisherman. The Shrimp Squad 1 defense win against LMAC, and I think LMAC was I haven't even heard of the company. I think it was their own thing. And then Aphotic 1 attack against JB, lost but got the fort. So just wanted to do a quick rundown here just for the COS server, because a lot of people wonder, why I put people at certain ranks. But if I were to look at all this, and this is how I want you guys to see how I perceive my data. If I were to look at all this, I put a win against Don't Panic above this. And that's just when you're coming to a weekly, when you're talking about a weekly power rankings, I put a win above, a win on Don't Panic above this. And I think that 4 to 5 range on Castle still is very tumultuous, or blah, 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 whatever you want to call it. It could be anybody's. So, hey, but at the time, I think Pioneers got it down, and that was the quick rundown here. That was just the quick rundown from your boy. Gonna be giving you guys, I have you guys, I put a lot of notes in this. I put a lot of time in this. Map of 6/28/2022. That's just the map of COS. Guys. Let's go. Going to be getting into it. And guys, once again, that is going to be the end there. And again, guys, as always, thank you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully, I think, I really think that these rosterings this week was really good. I apologize for some of the templates. I'll get that better next time. Again, I really do put a lot of time in my work. It kind of upsets me a little bit that those were a little off, but it is what it is. I do, but I'll make it better next time. But I hope that you guys enjoyed the rankings. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was a lot of fun. Again, put a lot of effort into this. So it is what it is. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Your boy Willy Power Rankings, updated every Tuesday. So let's go, guys. COS Maramma. You guys know how it is. Let's go. What is up, guys? How's it going?